I mean, niggas wanna keep it real. Listen, man, shit that happened to me never happened to none of y'all niggas. None of y'all. Nobody listening, goddamn nigga. Nobody. Shit that happened to me, nobody listening to this shit had to go through certain shit I had to deal with in hip-hop music.
I rock rhymes for your pleasure, you listen at your leisure. I only record it once, you listen to it forever. The fish hook stuck in your jaws, the feedback was not positive. Human hominids, fishing for compliments. Started with a nugget, the budget snowballed into something above ground running. The underground covered, breathe easy, regulate the pace, see if they love it. The poet laureate puppet with a message from the others. The aura describes the forces, I'm too involved to divorce it. My internal compass points me northward. My scar is a submarine hull, calling whales a whale song, creating basketball-sized hailstorm. Water world, underwater war, protected by the Jericho wall, with surface permutation of the permafrost. My warbirds are grounded, their wings are burnt off. I'm not concerned though, it's only they first loss. Poetry, 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 poet, laureate infinity. Now you know it's me, Yeti, riding a triceratops with elephant netting, attending black widow weddings, dressed in gossamer webbing, pretending, experimenting. They call me a heretic, a derelict, cherubim, seraphim, protecting America. Height, weight, eye color, skeletal structure was designed. I circle my flight instructors in the skies that they fly 22 times to show them I have plenty new rhymes. Poet laureate will prove it to you all in due time. Don't be upset with can I bust yet? The kid just want respect. You've been a success, but what do he get? Politics and perjury bring out the worst in me, but I don't take it personally, even though it's hurting me. The key maker turns the key. Those observing me keep cursing me. They unworthy of a word from me. I spit the truth, rip the mic, rip the booth, rip you too. Rip the jacket, proof I rip through. It drives me insane when a woman wears lace. Current jean structures, 46 pair base. Her heart rumbling and thundering like Captain Nicole Mikowski from an airbase on a clear day. Okay, I'm a pervert, it's time to fess up. I might be looking for a leg up, but I won't touch. Closet, sadomasochist, sexual pacifist. I like to role play, but I only play masculine. Victory over injury, a victim to misery. The myriad of metaphors make me a mystical mystery. A giant in the industry, just over 5 feet. Even my photo ID don't look like me. The NASA contractor with a satchel of answers. I passed up the Nobel Peace Prize for my passion. Democracy rules everything around me. Dream, another fucking acronym, just what I need. Killing me with phrases that were designed to put me into dazes. As worthless as stupid junk mail is. That is not dead, which can eternally lie. In which strange eons, even death may die. The squid-faced God is difficult to describe. Those of weak heart and mind shouldn't even cry. In a town near Kadam and Karak, Jalalabad, I pray in a hut constructed from sago palms. Story of Oregon fishermen, poets got lost looking for paradise, but it only exists in the heart. Cause emotion manifests thought, thought manifests words, actions, and reality. But what is attracting me? The overseer of poetic antiquity. The Victoria and Albert Museum kept them for me. Pythagoras, Dionysus, Loki, and Pan, they have enlightened me through songs to understand. The multiplex meshing multiple messages. Too much for me, truly, there is too much to see. I mix one for you, then one for me. I mix some for the street, mix till my thumbs bleed. A stationary pulley drawing from a wishing well. The genie gave me 3 more because I listen well. Conflicted and confused but completely compelled to celebrate my birthday alone in the year 2012. I hope I am not alone, that would be terrible. If I am celebrating, then that'd be a miracle. In a newly ordered world living in shit. No matter how good or poor your English is, you lazy and you wanna be the best, you crazy. Poet laureate is reserved for the name G. E-R-M-A-I-N-E. Well, I am the name that my precious mother gave me. The world came to know me as Sir William, the man of steel with a Smallville build, the illest. Some of my thoughts align with Einstein himself. I wanna know God's thoughts through the rest of details. Lyrical fitness is no secret, of course, but the secret to creativity's hiding your sources. Preserve the sanctity of the soldiers in Iraq. Don't blame them and hold their humanity hostage. Pray for the families that want them home. Pray for the families abroad that have lost their homes, who have lost their faith, who have lost their hope, who have lost their point, who have lost their own. Yo, calm the fuck down, I shouldn't have to curse. Hydrate as much as possible, drink a lot of juice. Fucking bummer, no armor inside the Hummer. Gotta hug a motherfucking sandbag for cover. Now I'm self-employed, still gotta pay taxes. Cashless, bankrupt, ain't got no assets. From the gutter to the gallows, no media coverage, cause I don't want it. That's why I'm rarely seen in public. President poetry, the popular obedient pundit. That's right, you can take this job and shove it. I dictate a scribe that causes the court stenographer to die. Booming hot tea with honey and lime. How's my driving? Run you off the road smiling. 1-800 road rage. Start dialing. The snake will grow feet and stampede you to your defeat. You are weak. You lied to us all in your speech. Symbiotic indeed. The host bleeds. Parasites attached to feed, fulfilling antiquated needs. Rock climb the slope shaped like a stop sign and record clock time. Hot lava rock rhymes. Rock slide topside. How does one ever really perfect such a craft? You're obliged by your curiosity to ask. Cubism and futurism. Writing amusing lyrics. My opinion of your opinion is you can't be serious. Test driving my principal findings by designing a new style of rhyming that you could take home and try out. 100 bars per hour. Sometimes I double the writing. Secret signature timing was the hardest part to figure out. Agonizing. The pain of the migraine biting my brain and everything inside it. I can't explain, but I'm trying. I heard this before. Can't remember who said it. We hear from 1,000 to 20,000 cycles per second. Straight out the freak show, no pre-show. Limited oxygen when I rhyme fast, you breathe slow. VFR stands for visual flight rules by the book. You should know this, even though it don't concern showbiz. Because when in Rome, walk as a Roman. Obviously you can see that you made the wrong choice. Fraternize, but don't do it in the wrong tone of voice. A bad boy with bad toys made from new alloys, readapted from a crash disc and asteroid. My shelter is not far, you can borrow what you need. The bunker doors sequestered beneath the tall tumble tree. After the Matrix, Agent Smith continued his movement. The same bullshit, the humans are major pollutants. Assemble the Gatling gun, spin it, see if it's spun. Weapons check, correct, I'm done. Next one, rap room is an 8x14 underground base. Hypercube microphone booth in a vacuum of space. Extraterrestrial isotopic ratios of broke scientists in his lab with no place to go. All these conscious rappers ain't saying nothing. Matter of fact, they have no constituent function. Mix this record different, you hear me call names out. It's played out, but there must have been alternative routes. The Geneva Protocol advocates are so sloppy. A human being is not anybody's property. Reading body language in a zero gravity environment, it's much easier said than done if you're trying it. Attending the opera with a pompous ego monster. I could barely take my eyes off for big old knockers. Integrated in an existing clothing ensemble. My Saratoga suit is a military garment. The quarantine isolation unit is where I house it. My team and I salvage the work of Dr. Fritz Albert. If the prototype works, there's no telling what I will do. I have to get a new plane, a new pilot, and a crew. Creatively, I have never been to this level. First I put you in a sideways 8, then a pretzel. Password please, have patience verification. I repeat, what's your character string verification? Infrared spectral observation from the space station. Before you take a break, I need you to list and name them. Dr. Clipper Craft at the preliminary designation, tracing the detection of submicron radiation. Do not leave the orbital boom sensor system running. I heard something called nothing, that the cosmonauts were coming. The rhymes are in place. General George Case and Peter Pace said we have absolutely no time to waste. Next time we meet, this whole song will be a new mix for all the rippers out there who need a new fix. My father is Jamaican, my mother is British, raised to be civic. In the household we spoke Yiddish. ELF, 100 cycles per second. Elephant hearing, I'm headed for the clearance. Storm clouds appear on the back of an elephant with advanced intelligence like Nikola Tesla shit. Damn, that's a smart elephant. Ceasefire, breach fire, and loose for 3 weeks. Don't you see? Broke niggas never promote peace. Suzanne Malvo will interview the polygamist Mr. Biss, undisclosed in his home by the cliffs. Rip shit consistent, spit persistent. The sickness, spit with conviction. Promote lyrical fitness. I'm lost. Which version is this? Mozart with a flow chart, putting together parts of an unknown art, but coming from my own heart. Burning the disc, initializing, rhyming and visualizing, reaching 1,000 bars and climbing. March for several miles deep underneath the earth. The boss, the visionary cell, design my new lab. Paul Lafley engineered a magnificent draft. Extraordinary men who meet to review and recommend. I attend the gubernatorial that never ends. We just got a sasso, we call this one the black hole. I'm glad I'm the last to go. Zionism, the answer to your uncensored question. Guide the Rothschild and his bloodline brethren. Playing the guitar, singing folk songs, speaking my mind. Nobody can really understand the reason I rhyme. Infrared direct hit, target bled. Proceed to inject syringe with meds to subsequently pinch your leg. You feel like you're an inch from being dead, but you're alive instead. You're really dead, you're just living in my head. Fire for effect, smoke out then rest. Give me a wedge formation, roll out like this. I will spare no sin. Walk in with a scarecrow grin, looking crazy, cause that's what you made. Classified payloads, no frequency safe modes, no safety, and I still make time for the lady. Ceiling visibility, unlimited, a lyricist. River fish surrounded by nigga shrimp, I'm a killer pimp. Somebody said hip-hop don't need me. Nigga, I grew up in DC, and I love Lil Weezy. Me and Baby got the same name, we probably got the same blood in our veins. Liquid propane, at the top of the Temple Mount Mosque, I look at the sun, I just have a few words for everyone. Everybody bow your heads and say this prayer. From this moment, hip-hop is united everywhere. Poet Laureate Infinity, I will forever be the illest lyrically. Poet Laureate Infinity, Poet Laureate Infinity, Poet Laureate Infinity. This never been done before in history.
He's visualizing it and putting it in front of your fucking face. And now I could kind of understand why a lot of you niggas don't want to listen to this guy, because he's been telling you this shit for a while. He's been kicking this shit, talking about solar cycles and crazy ass shit and all these fucking music. And you niggas don't want to hear that shit, because the truth will fucking kill you. The truth hurts. They say it will set you free. No, it hurts. Y'all don't want to be hurt. That's why y'all don't support real dudes like this motherfucker.
How did you manage to access all this information?
Electrical impulses. Every cell knows and talks to every other cell. They exchange 1,000 bits of information between them per second. Cells group together, forming a giant web of communication, which in turn forms matter.